Alfred Asenas on Hawaii's latest attempt to flatten the curve of COVID-19 cases. Meanwhile, the commander in charge of the RIMPAC 2020 exercise has also assured that the military can handle COVID-19 related issues without outside help. Take a look.
We've been struggling over the past maybe 4 or 5 days on whether we use a scalpel or a hammer to attack the spiking of COVID-19 on the island of Oahu. But we've chosen the scalpel for now.
We can stop this pandemic, but only if we take action as a community. This is a marathon, and we need to be vigilant. Everyone needs to do the things that we know work.
Governor David Ige approved on Tuesday the latest set of emergency orders that would put the island of Oahu to act now with no social gatherings, which is the latest attempt to flatten the recent surge of COVID-19 infections on the island, which currently stands at 4,878 or 91% out of the total of 5,349 cases statewide. And this includes 3,387 active cases.
We just submitted to the governor a new emergency order titled Act Now, Honolulu, No Social Gatherings. Bottom line, what does this mean? The requirement is that if you can work from home, we want you to work from home.
Key changes from the previous restrictions going into effect starting Thursday, August 20th will include, but not limited to, the following. No indoor or outdoor gatherings for the next 28 days. No parties larger than 5 people. No groups larger than 5 at restaurants, which is down from 10. No groups larger than 5 at outdoor recreations and in recreational and commercial boating. No social gatherings permitted in business establishments. No groups larger than 5 at museums and movie theaters. Bars, beaches, parks, and trails remain closed. Governor David Ige also announced a change of plans for those traveling to the islands.
We had planned to begin the pre-travel testing program on September 1. I am announcing today that we are delaying the start of the pre-travel testing. It will not begin until October 1 at the earliest. We will continue to monitor the conditions here in Hawaii, as well as key markets on the mainland to determine the appropriate start date for the pre-travel testing program. We will be making that announcement in time so that the hospitality industry would have the time they need to staff up and begin to support the pre-travel testing program.
Now, the governor further reminded that the 14-day self-quarantine requirement for inter-island travel remains in place. Meanwhile, the U.S. military and counterparts from 9 partner nations are already taking part in the Rim of the Pacific, or RIMPAC, maritime exercise. During the opening remarks on Monday, RIMPAC Commander Vice Admiral Scott Kahn assured Hawaii's residents that the military community will have the capacity to address its own COVID-19 related issues. Take a look.
If needed, U.S. ships will be able to conduct COVID-19 tests at sea. Similarly, some of our partner nation ships will have testing capability. There is no plan to bring COVID-19 specimens ashore. If an emergency medical situation arises that exceeds a ship's ability to resolve, on-island military facilities have sufficient capability to medically support RIMPAC 2020. We do not plan to use any local healthcare resources.
Exercise RIMPAC 2020 will take place mostly at sea until August 31. Reporting from Honolulu, Hawaii, I'm Alfred Asenas, Eagle News. We live in interesting times. Back to